what we'll do. We love doing that.
Today we're in Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, and we're here to show you some of the best street food.
We have got some hidden gems lined up for you. We can't wait to share them with you.
Ho Chi Minh City will fulfill your every food fantasy. The street food culture here is exciting and utterly delicious. This is our third video from Saigon, and we're eating some of the city's tastiest food. Watch out for a papaya salad, which has to dodge traffic in order to be eaten, a unique crab soup, which is a local's favourite, and a hidden street food gem serving up tasty Vietnamese pancakes. In this Saigon series, we'll show you some of the city's best food, from off-the-beaten-path street food to iconic Vietnamese dishes. You don't want to miss this series. Get ready for some mouth-watering food.
I'm Thomas.
And I'm Sheena, and we're chasing a plate.
We hope you're hungry. Let's eat.
Before we get eating, we want to say a huge thank you to the sponsor of this video, SafetyWing, who offer travel medical insurance.
We were recently travelling and Sheena needed a major operation, so without insurance we would have been in huge trouble.
What we love about SafetyWing is that they're super affordable. So for 4 weeks of insurance it costs $37, and if you'll be travelling within the United States it costs $68.
You can also book it while you're outside of your home country, which is a real positive for people like us, digital nomads.
We also love that they offer limited home coverage. So for every 3 months of travel insurance that you buy, you get 30 days of home coverage, and if you're from the United States, you get 15 days. For heaps more details, check out the description below.
Ho Chi Minh City, Saigon is an electric city. It doesn't matter if you're in a beautiful little neighborhood lane like this or on the ridiculously busy main roads, no matter where you are, it is just full of life. And that definitely translates to the food. There is so much street food here. And our first stop is just around this little laneway corner, and it is a amazing looking crab noodle soup.
We always want to show you the best versions of local dishes in the cities that we visit. And if that means we have to travel way outside of the city centre to do so, that's what we'll do. We love doing that. So that's exactly the case with this first street food, the crab noodle soup. It's called bun reel, and we've travelled maybe about 30 minutes outside of the main centre of Saigon to share this epic bowl of noodles with you. Let's go and order. There's a huge line already. This little stall is such a hive of action. So we've put in our orders, but I thought we'd come out here and just have a bit of a nosy and see what the cooking process is. So there's big, huge pots of crab broth. You can see some of the crab paste floating on top. There's all sorts of things going on. There's veggies, bits of tofu, everything that's going to go into the noodle soup. There's a huge line of grab drivers who are waiting to pick up orders for takeaway. It's all go. I love how busy this bun reel store is. So the stall is just packed with people. There are so many people lining up, and it's all go. You can see these huge pots of broth, and the broth here looks so good. So it's a tomato and crab broth. So you've got this bowl of soup, noodle soup, which is full of different contrasting textures and colours, and then you've got this stunning bowl of fresh herbs and vegetables to which to add to the bowl of noodles. So the bun reel soup, what is it made up of, and why is it special? Why are we showing it to you? So it is all about this crab paste, and the crabs are special because they only use rice paddy crabs. So really small crabs, which they pound in the shell and create this paste. So this is the crab paste that you can see, this sort of foamy looking thing which is floating on the top of the bowl. And then there's all sorts of other things in here. We've got some fried tofu, this is the bun, so the rice noodles, there's some spring onions or some garlic chives in there, there's some congealed blood cake, there's fish sausage, there's pork sausage, and then of course it's swimming in this gorgeous looking broth, so a tomato and crab broth. And then to go with it, we've got this huge pile of fresh herbs and vegetables. So there's bean sprouts, there's Vietnamese balm, this one here, and underneath there's a whole lot of water spinach tendrils. So you're supposed to add all the fresh vegetables into your bowl. But what I'm going to do first is just taste it without adding the fresh veg first. So let's just give this broth a taste because it's all in the broth. Oh man, it is so packed with flavour. You can really taste the crab in there. That is epic. Okay, so let's just get some of this crab paste too, and also some of those noodles. Oh, I lost my crab paste. Okay. Oh, that crab paste. It's beautiful. It's very subtle, but has a very distinct taste or flavour of crab. Okay, it's time to ramp this baby up. So we have got a ton of condiments here. This purple looking paste is actually fermented shrimp paste. So that's going to add quite a bit of depth to my bowl. So I'm going to put a dollop of that in there. Grab some chili for some spice. All right, healthy dose of chili. And then also there's a ton of lime. So add some acidity. Okay, this is gonna be good. And all right, some of these vegetables. So I've got those water spinach tendrils, some of this Vietnamese balm, so tons of that. Make it super fresh, and then these fresh bean sprouts. Okay, I've got herbs flying all over the place. All right. Let's just give this a good old mix up. Look at that. Look at the colour. Purple, green, red, orange. It is sensational. Oh, I can really smell that shrimp paste wafting up. Okay. I've got a ton of herbs. Let's get in. Amazing. I love the spice the chili adds. The fermented shrimp paste is quite strong, so it adds a real punchy depth. The fresh herbs, absolutely amazing. Really lifts the bowl. All right, blood cake, some noodles. More of that broth. It's so good. I'm not normally a fan of congealed blood cake. I don't really like the texture, but that's really good. It's very soft. It's a lovely, clean flavour. Oh, this is unreal.
We're on our way on foot to our next stop, and we found a very interesting shop front here. So sugarcane is a very common drink here in Asia, but we're going to show you guys sugarcane. We're going to take it a step further. We've actually found a little factory where they're preparing the sugarcane to go to all the stalls all around the town. It's a really neat little place, so let's go grab one. So this is the sugarcane place. So the sugarcane itself is getting crushed here from these little sticks of sugarcane. So this is the cane that sugar gets refined down from. But here in Asia, you just basically juice it. But what's really interesting is this, which is the sugarcane actually getting prepared. So you can see up the back of the shop, all the raw ones that have come straight from the field. And this guy's stripping them down here. So you can see all the skins being ripped right off them. And then they get cut down to the size of these ones to then get sent out. Actually, right here. So then they get cut down to like this, put on the back of scooters and sent out to shops all around the city. So you'll find little stands all over the city. This is really neat because it's fully the factory preparing it to go around all over town. Come have a look at the machine actually. They've just let me into their shop a bit more. This amazing machine. So all this gearing system, this chain, all this gearing system, and this sort of pump is pushing back and forth, and it's got two spinning wheels on it, which are just stripping off all of that skin and pushing through the big long piece of sugarcane before it gets cut down into these little spikes to drink. Actually, here is our drink here now. So this is our sugarcane. So you can see it's sort of a watery texture. Oh, that is so good. It's not too sweet because it's not refined right down. So it's just the juice. That is delicious. And they generally put a little bit of calamansi in it here. This one's very light on that though, so just a little citrus kick as well. Super refreshing in the heat. Something I find quite neat here in Ho Chi Minh City is it's very easy to get off the main roads and get into these lovely, quiet little laneways and communities. And often they have a gate like that, but they're not private. You can come in, and our next street food is within one of these. It's over there, in the corner, because they've knocked down a building here. You can see the little green stalls set up in someone's house, really. So this is where our next street food's gonna be. Let's go get some.
This is what we're after, bun cot, and we've heard that this little home kitchen does a really great version. So little mini savoury Vietnamese pancakes.
Come on.
How cool is this atmosphere? So we're sitting right outside this family's house. The kitchen is right at the front of the house, and so they're making some spring rolls and also some of this bun cot. And then they've set up a few tables and chairs for their diners to enjoy their food. And then right in front of me is the construction site. So we've got builders hard at work. It doesn't get more atmospheric than this. So this is the bun cot. They are small, savoury Vietnamese pancakes, and the yellow comes from turmeric. So it's a rice flour and turmeric batter, cooked in a special little griddle pan and then topped with a prawn. And then, as is very common in, come on. So we've just been given some coconut milk sauce to go with the bun cot. So as I was saying, what is great about Vietnamese cuisine is you often get a basket of herbs and fresh vegetables. So in this case we've got some lettuce, we've got some mustard greens, some perilla leaves, and also some Vietnamese coriander, and I think some Thai basil in there. So I love Vietnamese food because of this. It's so interactive, it's fun, you've got to get involved, you've got to assemble your food. So what I'm going to do is do exactly that. So I'm going to get a mustard leaf and then grab some herbs. So I might get a perilla leaf, add that on. I think this is a fish herb, so named because it tastes a lot like fish. And then I've got a bun cot here, and then I might just get a little scoop of this coconut milk sauce and add that on top. Oh yeah, it's really creamy. And then all I'm going to do is just wrap it up, squish it down a bit, and then dip it in this dipping sauce. So this is a very common dipping sauce in Vietnam. It comes with a fish sauce base, and it's got vinegar, and it's got sugar. This has got a little bit of pickled daikon and carrot, so I'm going to dunk that in there. Whoa, that's good. Amazing. The pancake is really soft and creamy, and then the coconut milk sauce that he passed me, it's a beautiful, almost sweet flavor. I love the fresh vegetables. They add a real zing, crunch, just a cleanness, and then the prawn, really well cooked. You saw that I ate the prawn with the shell on. The shell is very soft, so it doesn't sort of cut your mouth or anything. I love this dipping sauce too. It's very lively, adds a lot of sweetness, a little bit of zing because of the vinegar in there. What a meal. Next up, we have got an iconic Ho Chi Minh City street food to show you, and that is a papaya salad. We've come to this little stall here because we've heard that this lady does the best papaya salad in the city. Let's order.
What's really unique about this stall is that she's over on this side of the street preparing her papaya salad, but the seating area is actually over this busy road and in the park. So you put in your order and then they ferry your order across the road to you.
She is doing a roaring trade. So you can see all the shaved green papaya in the window. There's all sorts of things going in. I can see herbs, there's beef liver jerky, there's peanuts, shrimp crackers, and then there's just motorbike after motorbike pulling up and grabbing a papaya salad to take away. Let's head over the road and grab a seat.
We've just been handed our green papaya salad. So we're now on the other side of the road at the park. Actually, I'll show you the situation here. So where we first ordered is over the other side of the road there where the big buildings are. They do final prep here with just some of the sauce going on top. You come over to the park and there's people sitting all around and there's little vinyl mats on the edges, so you sit down. So it's got a very nice sort of picnicky atmosphere going on. Over here it's a bit more quiet, you're away from that main road. It's very nice. And look at this salad. So this is a papaya salad on steroids. It looks very good. So you've got the green papaya shredded up. These dark bits are jerky, beef jerky, but made with organs. So by the looks of it, that's going to be liver jerky. So I'd say that will be a burst of flavor. It's all swimming in this sauce, which is a very common sauce here in Vietnam. Fish sauce, vinegar, bit of sweetness, got some Thai basil, we've got a bunch of chili on there. So really, it's all about mixing it up. Oh, and these prawn crackers. Look how golden these prawn crackers look that are on top. Let's just mix a good bit up, coat it in that sauce. So you can really see how that sauce is coating that green papaya as I mix it through. Let's get some jerky on top. Oh man. Oh, yum. Prawn cracker. Oh, this is unreal. Oh, that is good. The main big burst of flavor is that jerky. And then you've got that sauce, that chili. Look how that chili, so it was a bit of a little collection of chili in the corner here, but as soon as I mixed it in, it really mixed through that sauce and it's just coated everything, and that sauce just pulls it together so nicely. The sweetness, the tanginess of the vinegar, and then the sharpness of the fish sauce. There's some more jerky. Flavor-wise, it's incredible, and texturally, it's incredible. The papaya is still crunchy. The prawn cracker is very crunchy. The jerky is obviously dried, but it's taking on that sauce, so it's just starting to squish up a little. And then there's super freshness of that basil on there, that Thai basil. I love how it's all coated in that sauce. It is a very good papaya salad. And the environment is unreal. I love that you order across the road there and they bring it across. They fight their way through the traffic with the big tray of the papaya salads. And it's just a nice atmosphere. Everyone's sitting around quietly enjoying their papaya salad. It's such a nice place to sit under all these trees. Really good environment and really good papaya salad.